Hey kids, Mr. Murray here for Mr. Murray's Mathland, and we're taking a look today at graphing lines by using slope-intercept form. So slope-intercept form, just a reminder here, that is that classic y equals mx plus b. So getting it in slope-intercept form means having y completely isolated, getting y all by itself, and then mx plus b, where m is your slope, and b is your y-intercept. So taking a look at this first example, this is what we call standard form here. So I want to get y by itself if I go about graphing it this way, which is what we're working on today. So first things first, if I want to isolate y, I'm going to move these x's to the other side of the equation. So it's 12x, so I've got to subtract 12x to take it away, to cancel it. And now my new equation will say positive 9y equals, and on this side 18 and negative 12x can't combine, so you can put 18 minus 12x or negative 12x plus 18. I'm putting the x's first just to make it look like mx plus b, to have the x's portion first. And now to isolate y, to get y totally by itself, I got to get rid of that coefficient, that 9 that's in front. So I'm going to divide both sides by 9. And dividing this whole side by 9 means dividing each of these terms by 9. And now we just simplify here, just being careful, watching out for your positives, your negatives, things like that. So we now have y equals negative 12 divided by positive 9 is a negative. Negative divided by positive is negative. 12 ninths reduces to 4/3 x. And over here, positive 18 divided by positive 9 is positive 2. So there is our equation. Y is completely isolated. Y equals mx plus b, and our slope is negative 4/3, and our y-intercept is 2. So remember, our y-intercept, that's what we're going to start with. We're going to graph 2 on the y-axis. So we go to 2 on the y-axis and we put a point. That's the y-intercept. And now I'm going to use the slope to move to a new point. Remember, I said my teacher would say the b is for where you begin, the y-intercept, and m is for how you move. So a slope of negative 4/3. Remember, it's rise over run. So negative 4, you put the negative with either the 4 or the 3, but not both of them. And that means you could go down 4 if you put the negative with the 4, and to the right 3. Down 4 to the right 3, or you could go the complete opposite and go up 4, but then that would be going left 3, putting the negative with the 3 and the 4 being positive. So from this point, from this y-intercept of 2, we're going to go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right 3, 1, 2, 3. And you put a new point there, and you could do it a couple times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right 3, and put a new point. Or like we said, from this point of 2, you could go up 4 and to the left 3. And notice how that puts you right in line with all the other points. And so now you just draw your best line going through those points. You know, use a ruler, some kind of straight edge. And there we go. You can put some arrows on the end if you like, but at least make sure your graph is extended to, you know, the edge of the graph. And very nice, there it goes. Hopefully that's not too bad for you. And we'll just do one more example to just hopefully drive it home here. If you'd like to hit pause and try this problem on your own first, up to you. So first things, I'm going to move those x's to the other side. So I'm going to subtract 21x, right? That's going to cancel. Just be careful now. What I'm left with is negative 7y. There's that negative in front of the 7. Don't forget about that. Over here, these do not combine. So negative 21x minus 28. And now I'm going to divide everything by that coefficient of negative 7. Negative 7, negative 7. And I'll be left with y equals negative 21 divided by negative 7. Negative divided by negative is positive. and it goes in evenly. So positive 3, x, negative 7 divided by negative 28 divided by negative 7 is positive 4. There's your equation in slope-intercept form. Your slope is 3, your y-intercept is 4. So we're going to begin at 4 on the y-axis, and then I'm going to use a slope of 3. So a slope of 3, remember, when we say rise over run, when there's no number, no denominator to that fraction, it really means there's a 1 underneath, if you like to visualize that. And so that means we're going to go up 3 and to the right 1. And if you'll notice here, if I go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and to the right 1, I'm really kind of off the graph. Not too far off the graph, so I know the point would be right about there. It's not bad. But this might be when you like to go in the opposite direction. Instead of going up 3 and to the right, why not go down 3 and to the left 1? And that's like doing a negative over a negative, which is still a slope of positive. So down 3 to the left 1 puts you in that same line. Down 3 to the left 1. There you go. You can do it as many times as you like. I think we've got enough points, but it doesn't hurt to do it one more time. Why not? And then draw your line. And there we go. There's our graph. 2 examples. Hopefully you feel pretty comfortable with this. But if not, feel free to reach out and ask for help. And good luck. Hang in there. You're getting it, kids.